So, just before we get into this episode, I do want to preface it by saying we were all extremely tired when we recorded this one. This is actually the earliest episode we've ever recorded. It's kind of lame because it was literally like 8:40 a.m., but it is summer and we are college students, so we're not used to waking up that early. So, if it sounds a little different, if we sound a little different, that's why. But enjoy the episode. My name is Gabriel.
I'm Dylan.
I'm Gunner.
And I'm Ben.
And you're listening to Reality with a Twist. We had a bye week last week because there was a little problem with some materials that we're going to be using today, making it in. So sorry for the delay, but how have you boys been over the past week or so?
I'd say I've been really good. Gunner actually has moved in with me.
Wow.
He's been here for 3 months actually. We haven't told anybody, but
Okay.
yeah,
That's nice. I'm glad you guys are happy together.
we're so happy. Isn't that right, Gunner?
Yeah, absolutely. Just ecstatic over the moon.
Yeah. But seriously, what have you guys been up to for the past week?
I mean work.
Work.
I'm not that interesting of a person. I think we all met up actually to hang out
Mhm.
for a day, for a
We
night.
did.
Mhm.
That was pretty fun. Actually, not for me, but
Oh gosh. And Ben, what about you?
Yeah, I've just been doing some work as well. Yeah, I think hanging out with you guys was really the one thing that stood out
Mm-hmm.
for the week.
mhm.
Gunner?
Well, I actually had the week off of work, so
Oh.
I hung out with you guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
I also went to a Tame Impala concert, and then I went to the Indy 500 yesterday.
Yes.
A
And
very, very eventful week.
yeah, and I've been working and I have been on the prowl for a car because my current car is being a poop right now, so I thought I might as well just get another one. And let me tell you, the car buying process is not cool right now. So if you guys are thinking about getting a car, don't.
Yeah, for the like right now at the time of this recording, there is a big chip shortage. I
Mhm.
can't remember if there's another shortage of something, but the result of that has caused a bunch of used car prices to fluctuate very high in price.
Yeah, demand is really high. I used to work for a actual car factory last summer, and like everybody says it's chip shortage, but and that is true. But there's a shortage on a lot of things because like sometimes we'd have to stop. We'd make 100 cars and then we'd have to stop because there was like some window glass or something that we ran out of. So we just have to stop and stare at each other for the rest of the 6 hours of the day. We weren't even allowed to go home.
Are
So
they still
it's
applying? Because I kind of want to work that job now.
no, we weren't allowed to have our phones on the floor for like asset protection purposes, and so we'd literally just have to sit and stare at each other or stand and stare at each other. There were no chairs. We'd have to stand and stare at each other for hours straight. So I would not recommend that either. But you know what? I
What?
miss Jeremy. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah.
Me
Yeah.
too.
I just wish somebody had some kind of memory with Jeremy so I could pretend he was with us right now.
Same.
Well, you happen to be in luck.
No
way.
way.
Mhm. All right, you guys ready?
I'm so ready.
I'm so ready.
All right, so it was. All right, let me lay the setting down.
Yeah.
It was Jeremy's 18th birthday.
Okay.
Do we all remember this?
I do.
I do remember this. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. And a few days before, I had communicated with Jeremy's mom, and I said I would bake Jeremy a cake.
Mhm.
But I wasn't going to bake Jeremy just any cake. So I decided I was going to do a colorblind cake. This is
Now-
because Jeremy was colorblind.
Yes. Was.
And
So
he's
happy
cured.
for him.
He got over it.
He got
He just dealt with it.
a few days rest. He's right back to normal.
All right, Jeremy is colorblind.
Yes.
Okay. So, I had done a Ishihara. Do we all know what that is?
Is that the colorblind test?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And I had done a red green one on the top of his cake. And I laid it out in front of him. And do we all remember his reaction?
I do not remember his reaction.
It's hard for me to remember, but I mean, you go ahead, Gunnar.
He thought we were lying to him that there was an 18 on it.
That's so funny. Oh my! Didn't you hand make the test out of fondant, little pieces of fondant? Is that what it
Yep, I
was?
made tiny fondant circles.
What? That's so funny. Poor Jeremy, man. When he eventually joins this, he's gonna be so mad at all the freaking stories we've told about him.
We should just give Jeremy an episode where he slanders us.
Yeah.
I think that's a fair return.
The payback episode. Oh gosh, that was I forgot about that. Thank you so much, Gunnar. That was a good memory. So
Yeah.
for our listeners, it's actually very early on Monday morning. Well, early for us on Monday morning. And I don't know about you boys, but I'm kind of tired.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I think a tall glass of juice would go perfectly right now, right?
Oh, that sounds
I
good.
think so.
Yeah, probably.
What is your guys' favorite kind of juice?
Cranberry.
Grape.
Apple.
Apple. Okay, actually, that was different. I expected Gunnar to be cranberry, but I expected somebody to say orange juice. So I guess I'll play for orange juice's team because we're going to learn about a few juices. Both cranberry and orange juice are extremely popular, but have starkly different methods of storage and juice content. Because cranberry juice is sold on the shelf, and orange juice is usually sold in a fridge. But one of these juices is a lie. Can you guess which juice isn't what it says it is? Anybody?
Cranberry.
Gunnar says cranberry. Anybody else have a vote?
I say apple.
Apple?
Are we talking just any juice or?
No. Just out of cranberry and orange. That's what I was gonna. Because we're just talking about cranberry and orange juice today.
I'm gonna say cranberry.
Cranberry, and then Dylan, do you want to change your answer?
No, I'm sticking with apple
Yeah,
juice. I don't care if I'm wrong. I'm right.
Out of cranberry and orange juice, apple juice is the fake one. Honestly, I'd agree with that. Okay, so we're going to go over a super brief history of both of these juices. And then we have a bit of a surprise segment at the end of the show. And of course, my sources will be in the podcast description. So let's start with America. I think we can agree that orange juice is kind of America's favorite juice, right? There's no other juice. I mean, maybe cranberry juice you can have in the morning, but I think orange juice is kind of what you drink in the morning, what most households have if they have a juice. So the idea of drinking orange juice or the juice from an orange is not new at all. From my research, it dates back to the 1700s, but honestly, I think it's way older than that. You could just squeeze an orange into your mouth. It's not that difficult. However, Americans just didn't drink orange juice back then. Like, imagine the idea of drinking mango juice every day with breakfast. It's like, yeah, you can buy mango juice in the store, but people don't just like regularly drink it enough for it to be a breakfast staple. So this was obviously an issue for orange farmers as they weren't selling enough oranges. So I guess a company or a conglomerate of some sort, an organization called the California Fruit Growers Exchange hired a well-known marketer and businessman, Albert Lasker, to grow the demand for oranges. So the first question I have for you boys is, what do you guys think Lasker immediately changed the name of the California Fruit Growers Exchange to? And this is a multiple choice. A, Minute Maid. B, Tropicana. C, Orangees. Or D, Sunkissed.
I'm gonna go with
Minute Maid.
Minute Maid, okay.
Tropicana.
Tropicana.
I'll say Minute Maid as well.
Minute Maid. Okay, well, nobody got it right. It was Sunkissed. So Sunkissed was not originally an orange soda. It was actually a brand of navel oranges. And then Lasker also marketed a 10-cent sun-kissed orange juice extractor for his new Drink an Orange campaign. And this was literally just like, an orange juicer. It was just that. It was like a cheap plastic one that you could buy for 10 cents and drink an orange in the morning. So this is probably the healthiest way to have orange juice, like freshly squeezed from a navel orange. And personally, I prefer the mild, fresher, sweeter taste of freshly squeezed navel oranges. Do you guys have a preference?
I don't like orange juice.
Well, that's kind of a problem.
I don't
Anybody?
think I've
Huh?
I don't think I've ever really had like fresh squeezed orange juice.
Really? Oh my gosh, you're
Yeah.
missing out. Gunner?
I'm sure I've had fresh squeezed orange juice, but I don't remember it.
Really? Okay. Because there's a certain restaurant in like our local area, like a local restaurant chain that serves freshly squeezed orange juice, and I think it's miles better than like the refrigerated stuff. Uh,
McDonald's?
yes, yes, McDonald's.
I didn't know that. That's crazy.
Yeah, they're known for being very pure with their food. So orange consumption absolutely skyrocketed, but there's one problem, and that is laziness. Sometimes we all just want to pop open a cap and pour ready to drink orange juice. And after all, it would take 2 or 3 navels just for one glass of orange juice. So if an entire family wanted orange juice for breakfast, I mean, like you're kind of out of luck unless you have an entire tote of navel oranges. And it also dirties a bunch of dishes and gets your hands all sticky. So honestly, I understand why people didn't want to just squeeze a freshly squeezed orange juice every single morning. So farmers began canning and freezing the already squeezed oranges and sending them across the country. Well, another problem arose. Can you guys see a problem with canning fresh orange juice and sending it across the country?
It would probably get bad.
That's a good guess. Anybody else?
Um, it would. I mean, all I can think of is that it would become rotten. That's it.
That's very close, but it just immediately lost its flavor. Like as soon as you would can it, it would just immediately lose its flavor. Um, and then what's the point? Because that's the entire reason you drink it. So that's when orange juice concentrate was developed. OJ was pasteurized and the water was removed, leaving a thick slurry of pure orange flavor that would be frozen and sent to be rehydrated by the consumer. And then finally, in the 1980s, the quote, not from concentrate fad arose, and the modern day refrigerated stuff that we know was developed. Uh, but a lot of times, the quote, freshly squeezed OJ from the big names in the store are actually over a year old. They've been sitting around for over a year. From their age, they lose a lot of flavor still. So, quote, flavor packs are added to make OJ taste like OJ. So they literally squeeze oranges at the right time in the season, store it for as long as they can get away with, and then add artificial flavors and I'm assuming like citric acid to kind of awaken the flavor. And even if OJ's advertised as 100% orange juice, be careful as it still might have those flavor packs added and it still might be over a year old. So that was it. That was the fake juice, right? It was, over a year old, added some kind of weird ingredient. Well, let's talk about cranberry juice. Cranberries are actually native to North America. That might have been obvious to some of our listeners, but I had no idea. Did you guys know cranberries are native?
I didn't know that.
No.
Okay. Yeah, that's why cranberry sauce is like a Thanksgiving staple, because I guess they're native. Native people have been eating them since, well, actually, native people have been drinking cranberry juice since like the 1600s. So what brand do you guys think of when you hear cranberry juice?
Ocean Spray.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly. So in 1930, Ocean Spray put cranberry juice on the market, but Ocean Spray's been around a lot longer than that. They actually started as a cranberry sauce company in the very early 20th century in New Jersey. Um, Cranberry juice came around a few years before the end of Prohibition, and the industry very consciously chose to not have the juice associated with alcoholic beverages. Cranberry products are heavily associated with the holiday season here in the US, so they kind of capitalized on that instead. And that probably saved them in the very early years of their development, or cranberry juice on sale. Cranberry juice stuck around without a major issue until 1959, when the United States Department of Health announced that a herbicide used in the cultivation of cranberries had made its way into the final product. Things weren't looking too good for cranberry juice, that is, until the 1980s, when reports came out touting the health benefits of cranberries. And what better way to get pure cranberry into your system than drinking Ocean Spray cranberry juice? Well, I don't know if you boys have ever noticed when you go to buy, it seems like Gunnar has, when you go to buy cranberry juice, you can almost never find one that doesn't say cocktail at the end of it. Cranberry juice cocktail. And that's because cranberry juice isn't cranberry juice at all. Like, it's so hard to find pure cranberry juice just by itself. And if you do find it, it's way more expensive. That's because cranberry juice isn't cranberry juice at all. It's a concoction of different juices and added ingredients that, while tasting great, don't offer nearly the same health benefits that cranberries do. So the final question of today, gentlemen, is what is the most popular ingredient combined with cranberry juice to make a cranberry juice cocktail? And that's A, apple juice, B, grape juice, C, vegetable juice, or D, sugar. What do you guys think?
I say vegetable juice.
Vegetable juice, okay.
I'm going to go with grape juice.
Grape juice, okay.
I'm actually going to go with grape juice as well.
Okay, you are all correct because all of those ingredients are used by Ocean Spray to make their cranberry juice cocktail. They're all in different versions. They're like, I think the grape juice is used in their like low sugar one or something. But every single one of these has at least one of these ingredients. Ocean Spray uses all of them to concoct their 100% cranberry juice, which, upon looking at the back of the bottle, can contain as little as 27% actual juice. And that's not actual cranberry juice, that's actual juice content. So that can still be a concoction. So I don't even know how they're able to advertise it as cranberry juice. But I've tried to just buy cranberry juice before, and I just like literally can't find it in the store. So both juices we looked at today were a lie. How do you boys feel about that?
Betrayed.
I've been lied to many times, Gabe. It doesn't affect me.
Gunnar, what about you? I have a feeling you kind of already knew about Ocean Spray, but what do you think?
Yeah, I kind of speculated it for a while, just because it's not like refrigerated or anything. So I was like, how could it possibly be preserved or anything? So I'm not a huge shocker.
The box store I work for, they have a disgusting thing. I don't even know how they do it. It's like shelf stable orange juice. Have you guys ever seen that?
No.
Like, it comes in the same kind of bottle that cranberry juice does, but like it's not clear. It's like, oh, it looks disgusting. I would never ever want to try that ever. So when I was first writing this episode, I originally wanted to go a little deeper into the production of juice in general. I asked for an interview from Natalie's, which is a company that specializes in creating juices that don't really have added ingredients. That's kind of their thing. Unfortunately, they declined to participate in an interview with us, probably because they saw how small we were right now. But they were still kind enough to send us some unique juices to try. There's an entire other world of juices the general public doesn't commonly drink. And one of my favorites have been blood orange juice. I think I mentioned that on an earlier episode. I've been addicted to it lately. Blood orange juice is actually what inspired me to write this episode in the first place. Can you guys hear my dog?
Oh yeah, I've been trying not to laugh
Yeah,
about the
she
dog in the
keeps
background.
scratching herself, and she would not stop. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to try each of the unique juices one at a time and then rank them on a tier list. Are you guys ready?
I'm very ready.
Okay.
I've been looking forward to this like all week.
Yeah, this is actually what delayed the episode. Natalie said they would come last Friday, but it actually didn't come until like Wednesday of, Wednesday last week, and now it's Monday. Wow. Okay. They said it wouldn't come until 2 Fridays ago. Okay. So I have to get the juice because it's in the fridge. I don't want to get sick from it, but I'll be right back.
All right. Now that Gabe is gone, we're going to tell you guys a secret about Gabe, and he's going to have to include it in this episode. All right? Gabe, he actually hates juices. He doesn't like them. We've been trying to tell him, like, Gabe, you got to do this episode. He's been saying, no, Dylan, no, I don't want to do it. It's too terrible. I can't live with myself if I do a juice episode. He's lying to you about the shipment delay. He just didn't want to do a juice episode.
Okay, I got the juice, and what I'm going to do with you guys is I'm going to see first if you guys can guess which juice this is. Are you guys ready? I hear opening sounds.
Yeah, we're trying to open up our juices. Can we sniff it?
Yeah, you can sniff it.
Yeah, should we like shake it up first?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah,
if
yeah,
it's
shake
starting
that
to
up.
separate, definitely shake it up first.
I shake them up before the episode started, so they should be all. Oh,
So-
cool.
Judging by the smell of this first one, we have it looks for our listeners, it looks very similar to orange juice. Give it a smell. See what you think it smells like.
Hang on. How do I? Oh, I got it.
Okay, cool.
I don't think it's orange juice. I think it's tangerine juice.
Okay, that's a good guess. What do you guys think?
I mean, I have to agree with Gunnar. I'm smelling it. I think it's tangerine as well.
Okay, Ben.
I really don't know the difference between orange and tangerine when it comes to smell, so I'm gonna pass.
Ben is confirmed not a juice smelling expert, sadly.
I'll just go ahead and say orange juice.
Orange juice. Okay, are you guys ready?
Can't wait for Ben to be wrong.
All right, cheers. Oh my god, that's so good. If it tastes a little metallic, that's not from the juice. That's from the char.
Sorry, that's pretty good.
Yeah. What? So it tastes. Would you guys say it tastes like orange juice mostly?
I would say so. Yeah.
I think it's sweeter, and definitely a bit less punchy in the face. What would you guys put it on the tier list of orange juice?
You can't. I can't. We can't start a tier list this early. We got.
Okay.
We have 2 other juices we need to try.
Yeah, true. Okay, so you want me to reveal what juice it is?
Yes, please.
Gunnar and Dylan, you were correct. It is tangerine juice. Very similar to orange juice, but I think it's delicious. It is slightly sweeter, a bit more mild. All right. Can you guys hear the shaking noises?
Kinda, yeah.
All right. Grab our next juices.
We're still finishing up the tangerine, Gabe.
Oh my gosh. All right, I'm gonna try one more.
You can't give us such a good juice and not expect us to finish it.
That is delicious.
It is.
Okay. I'm opening my next juice.
The lighter red one.
The lighter red one, yeah.
You.
Are you guys ready?
I'd say so, yeah.
All right, take a smell.
Yep.
What do you guys think it smells like?
Ooh, that smells like grapefruits to me, I think.
Ooh, okay. We have grapefruits.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with Ben.
I am going to have to agree with Ben as well.
You guys think it's grapefruit?
Mm,
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
Let's take a taste.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's definitely grapefruit.
Mhm,
You guys think it's grapefruit?
Yeah.
mhm.
Well, you guys are all wrong. It is blood
No!
orange juice. It's blood orange juice.
Oh, it's the
Yep.
infamous blood orange
That
juice?
is blood orange juice.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that delicious?
It is very good.
Yeah.
Wow, that is...
I'm surprised you guys thought it was grapefruit because when I think grapefruit, I think tart, like super tart. And
Yeah, but I figured since it was real juice.
that's true.
I mean,
That's true.
this kind of does taste really tart to me.
It does?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's the one I put the laxative in.
Laxatives are tart.
No, I put one laxative in one of the juices. Ben was unlucky today.
Yeah. There's corruption within my distributor. Okay, so do you guys think you're able to do a tier list now that we've had 2 of the 3 juices?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Where do you guys put our tangerine juice so far?
I would put it at a solid A.
I'd put it at an A too.
I'd put it in
I
A.
think I'd put it at a B.
B? Okay. So we have 3 A's and a B. And then where do you guys put the blood orange juice? Do you guys want to take another taste first before you decide?
We drank all of the blood orange.
No, you didn't.
not the blood orange juice, the tangerine juice.
Yeah. I mean, take another taste of the blood orange juice before you put it in a tier.
Yeah, it's still an
A. I agree. I think it's an A as well.
Gotta be honest here, guys. I think I'm gonna give it a C.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
I didn't really like it.
All right. So nothing against
Ben?
Natalie's, but Natalie's version isn't what got me on blood orange juice. It's actually a different brand. It's actually a store brand that I discovered it from, but Natalie's is a very close second to me.
And also, can I just say that we're not really sponsored with Natalie's in
Yeah,
any way.
not at
So
all.
our reviews are not going to be warped, and we're not getting paid to say any of this.
Yep.
It's just our genuine reactions.
Natalie's is just the one I chose to reach out to, and they got back to me very, very quickly. So that's who we went with.
All right,
Okay.
Well,
Are
we
you
have
guys-
one last juice. We
Are
have
you guys
this.
ready?
Maybe. I don't know.
Okay, let's take a closer sniff of this one.
What?
Yeah. What do you guys think?
Is it tomato?
I hope not.
That smells like tomato to me.
It's really
Like a veggie juice or something.
okay. Okay.
Well, honestly, I can't tell. I really don't even have a guess.
For our listeners, this one is a much deeper red than the blood orange juice, but it is still quite red. So you guys just don't have a guess for this one?
I mean, my guess is going to be tomato.
Okay. All right. Let's take a try. Cheers. Oh,
Ooh,
do you feel that one?
Ooh.
Mm.
Why is it spicy? Why is it spicy?
I've never
Why is it spicy?
I've never had this one before. I chose this one on purpose.
Gabe, why is it spicy?
I chose this one on purpose. Do you guys have any semblance of a guess?
Is it pepper? Like a pepper juice?
All right. You think it's a pepper juice?
Yes.
I also am gonna say pepper.
Pepper. Okay. And Gunner?
Spicy.
You're really putting me on the spot here.
It's your turn.
Lemon.
Lemon juice. Okay. So this is actually a concoction of juices. This is Natalie's Resilient mix, and it has blood orange juice, elderberry, turmeric, ginger, and black pepper. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It is supposed to support immune mindfulness. That's what they say on it.
Hey, that's you, Dylan.
This is gonna kill me.
You and your autoimmune disorder are cured.
I have Crohn's.
Don't take another sip. I'm sorry, Dylan. I didn't think
in the bathroom.
I didn't think it'd be that spicy. Okay.
I mean, the juice itself tasted fine, but
What specifically in the? Is it the ginger? Is that what's?
no, it's the pepper. I can't. I'm very, very sensitive to pepper.
Okay.
I can't do that.
Okay, let me see.
This is an assassination attempt over air.
I am sorry, Dylan. I did not think you were sensitive to pepper, and I didn't think it'd be that spicy.
Well, it's probably not to you guys, but to me, it's like gonna be worse.
No. It I felt it.
Yeah.
You feel that one.
Oh, I felt it all right.
You're gonna feel it later too. Okay.
Thank you, Natalie's. Thank you.
All right. Can we put that one in a tier?
F.
Okay. Ben.
I'm gonna have to say it's probably a D for me.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Gunner.
B.
B. I am actually thinking. I'm actually thinking C tier, just because I kind of like the weird spice. And I don't like ginger, so I'm surprised that this one actually tasted okay to me.
Yeah, I'm over here drinking Dylan's right now.
I'm trying so hard not to like make so many bodily sounds right now. I am dying.
Did you immediately feel it?
Yes, I did.
I'm sorry, Dylan. I didn't know.
I'm going to sock you so hard next time I see you.
I thought you said suck.
Yeah, I'm gonna sock you.
No.
Okay.
I'll
So
live, I'll live.
okay, can we decide a definitive winner out of these three juices?
I would say the blood orange juice.
Blood orange.
Same here.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then Ben, I'm assuming you think the tangerine one.
Yeah.
Okay. From Natalie's, I think the tangerine and the blood orange are a tie. But I'm gonna say blood orange just because I generally like blood orange juice better. If you haven't tried blood orange and tangerine juice, there's a few places you can get it. Usually specialty grocery stores like Whole Foods, Fresh Time, that kind of brand, that kind of category of store usually has some specialty juices. I encourage you to get some. They're really a good experience, and I think they're slightly healthier. I don't know, just because at least from the ones I've tried, they're just the ingredient. They're literally squeezed and then bottled and pasteurized, of course. So I think our definitive winner of today is blood orange juice, which I'm so happy with because that's what inspired me to write this episode. So let's go ahead and move into our next segment. Do we want to do music next? Is that what we decided on?
Yeah. I think maybe
go for it.
Okay.
some music might I don't know what I was gonna say.
Okay. So our local music artist of the week. So for new listeners, we live in Indiana, specifically Central Indiana, and we have been trying to. Oh, I'm feeling that last juice.
I'm feeling it too. You.
that was something. Okay. So we live in Central Indiana, and one thing that we try to do is promote some local music because there are really some talented artists around us, and we want to promote them if we can. So this week's local music artist actually went to high school with us, and I've been listening to his stuff consistently for over a year now. His name is Dylan Rolfson, and he's super underrated. My absolute favorite from him is called Sunshine, excuse me, and it's a super feel-good acoustic indie jam. Let's go ahead and take a listen. Are you guys ready?
I'd say so, yeah.
Okay.
Sunshine, if only I could feel your warmth. If only I could break this curse, I wouldn't feel so cold. Darling, if only I could hold your hand, feel our toes beneath the sand, I think I'd be happy.
That was Sunshine by Dylan Rolfson. Please, if you can, check him out on Spotify. He is releasing some new music, I think as early as next month. So please go check him out, support him. He has a lot of good stuff. That's not the only good one, but that's my personal favorite. So, Gunnar,
Yeah,
are you ready with your drug fact of the day?
I am. I
Awesome.
think it's one you guys can, you guys may have some knowledge of,
Okay.
but we'll still go ahead and get
sounds
into
good.
it.
Sounds good.
All right, let me pull it up real quick.
Okay.
All right, you guys ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so from the years 1898 to 1910, there was this drug called diamorphine. Can you guess what it was? What that drug was related to?
Morphine.
Yeah, morphine.
Exactly. And this was marketed to be a non-addictive morphine substitute and cough suppressant.
Oh, I can see where this is going.
Mm.
This was heroin.
Oh, yes.
Yep. So, yeah, I think that one didn't age well, did it?
No. No.
Yeah.
It really didn't. Now it's like we're here where we live. I don't know if that still counts anymore. We're like one of the worst states or cities to have heroin outbreaks. Or
Yeah, I think Indiana's meth and heroin is pretty bad. I think it's mostly meth. Is that correct?
I thought it was heroin.
Okay, it's probably both, but yeah, Indiana's. Ugh. Well, Gunner,
Yeah.
have you ever heard of Quaaludes?
Heard of what?
Quaaludes. They
Quaaludes.
were like a drug in like the 70s or something that people would abuse.
No, I don't have much. I
Okay.
don't really know.
Okay. Please.
I guess I'll do research.
Yes.
And that'll be next
Please
week.
do. I've
Please
seen
try
some stuff
Quaaludes.
about Quaaludes, and I want to learn more about them, and not for any particular reason, just because I think the name's funny. That's really why I want to learn more about them.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Do we have another segment before we sign off for today, other than what are the odds?
I don't think so. No.
All right. Let's jump into what are the odds then. So for new listeners, what are the odds is basically a dare combined with a bet. You ask somebody a question, and then that person sets their own odds. They set the likelihood of them doing it. They say a number, and then you count down from 3, 2, 1, and then you both say a number between 0 and the number they say. If you say the same number, then they have to do the bet. So on this show, we do this every at the end of every episode, and if none of our individual odds hit, then we do a descending odds, which is much like a normal odds, except it's the same odd every time, and the number has to go down every time. So eventually somebody will have to do it. Are you guys ready?
Let's go for it.
All right. Ben,
Yes.
what are the odds that you call Kroger and ask them where the weird juice is? And then when they ask you to explain further, you just have to keep repeating, the weird juice.
Oh, okay. I'll say 10 on that one.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'll count down for you. Are you guys ready?
Yep.
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
9.
1.
Wow.
9 and 1. No.
All right. Dylan.
Hi.
It's actually strange because my odds also involves Kroger.
God,
Really?
No.
No.
No, please.
It's really not that bad.
Okay.
But Dylan, what are the odds that the next podcast you have to record it in Kroger?
No.
That's so bad. That's so bad.
No, because I know which Kroger gonna make me do it in. 100 million.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
9,749,522.
Oh, so close.
I am not going into that Kroger again. At least for a week.
It would be well over a week.
I don't care. I'm still not going in that Kroger.
Okay. Who's next?
I guess since I was asked, I will go next.
Okay.
So, Gunner,
Yeah.
what are the odds that for the next episode you have to be shirtless and you have to have your webcam on? This will be the first introduction to a webcam episode on the podcast.
50.
50.
Okay.
All right.
I'll count you down. 3,
Okay.
2, 1.
24.
47.
Ooh.
Didn't hit.
Okay. So mine actually goes to Dylan as well.
Okay.
Are your parents still sleeping, Dylan?
Probably. It's Memorial Day, so I would assume so.
Okay. So what are the odds you go in there and give them a whole string of curse words to wake them up?
No.
I said I was going to be more stingy. 75.
Ooh. Okay. Okay. I'll count you down. 3, 2, 1.
62.
49. Mm.
None hit. Okay. We have to elect one to be our descending odds.
I think it should be the weird juice.
Weird juice. I think so too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay. Who do we want to start with?
I would say, since I was asked, I guess I'll start off with Gunnar and ask him
Okay.
what he'd like to set it as.
I'll set it at 15.
15.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Someone count us down.
3, 2, 1.
13.
8 and 13. Okay.
Okay. Gabe,
Uh,
what are the
12.
odds?
12.
12. All right. I'll count you guys down. 3, 2, 1.
11.
4. Ooh. Okay.
Did
Ben.
not hit.
I'm gonna take it down to 10.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
7.
7.
Oh.
And of course, I'm the one that you started this out
Yeah.
with. In the first place.
All righty, Ben.
All right. Put him on
I think it's
speakerphone.
time to get him on speakerphone.
Oh, I don't want to do this.
I'm gonna.
Oh, you don't want to do? Oh, I didn't want to do a Kroger thing either. But what happened?
Can we explain at least what happened?
Yeah, you guys
Okay.
can explain it.
Okay, so when we were all hanging out, we went to a local Kroger, and Dylan had lost an odds earlier in the night, and for whatever reason he couldn't do it. So he said, "I want to make it up to you guys. Whatever odds you say, I'll do, within reason, of course." So we were in Kroger, we were just kind of browsing, and there was a giant line at the self checkout. So I said, "Dylan, what are the odds that you go to the back of the line and then scream? What if I make you scream?"
Holy crap! This line is crazy.
So I got him on video going to the back of a line that probably had a good 30 people in it. I mean, something like that, 20, 30 people going, "Holy crap, this line is crazy." And then he tried to leave, but the doors he went were locked. So he had to walk across everybody was looking at him. He had to walk across the entire store to the other set of doors. Oh, that was the
He
hardest I've
yelled.
laughed.
It echoed so loud
Uh-huh.
through the store, and everyone turned around and did a full 80 to
Yeah.
180 to
I-
look
like
at him.
everybody in that line turned their heads, and all their eyes were on me.
Mhm. I genuinely think
uh,
wherever you were in the store, you could probably hear it. Genuinely.
Probably, yeah.
Because it echoed and it carried. So, that was so funny. Okay. I'm sipping on my tangerine juice as we do this. So Ben, are you ready?
Okay. Well, I have a question first. When does the call end?
When they hang up.
Oh,
Or
that's terrible.
or if you say weird juice 3 times.
Yeah, fair enough. I guess it'd be funnier if you never hung up and they just kept transferring you to different areas.
They wouldn't know. They just get mad.
I'm going to call a very specific Kroger.
Ah.
Poor Kroger, man. It doesn't deserve it.
All right. Are we all ready?
Yes.
Oh, I'm so ready.
Thank you for calling your neighborhood Kroger store. How can I help you today? You can say things like, refill a prescription, order status, pharmacy hours, or even tell me the name of the department you're trying to reach. To hear a list of pharmacy options, press the pound key now.
Ben, I think you called the pharmacy.
Oh, did I?
Keep going, actually.
Wait, customer service.
All right, customer service. One moment, please.
Oh my god.
Hi, I was wondering if you could tell me where exactly I could find the weird juice. Sorry, the weird juice. Can you guys hear the music?
No.
No, it's the lady who's like.
Yes, I was wondering if you could tell me where I could find the weird juice.
What?
The weird juice.
What?
Did you hang up or did they hang up?
I hung up.
Okay.
That
You didn't even give me a chance to
I
talk
sounded
to her.
so mad. Like oh, it's the 50th time someone's called me today about weird juice.
Okay.
I feel bad.
Okay.
Oh, you inconvenienced them for 3
I
seconds.
I used to work at Kroger. It wouldn't be a big deal. Okay. So I think that is a wrap for today's episode. Thank you guys for joining me. Did you learn anything about juice that you didn't know before?
I learned not to put pepper and ginger in juice.
I
Never
tried to
trust your
make
friends. Never trust your friends. They'll make you drink pepper and ginger juice.
if I would have known pepper specifically, I just didn't even think about it. I'm sorry. So I tried it a little bit different of a format, as I'm sure you guys can tell in this episode. I tried to be a bit more educational. So I think in the future, I kind of want there to be a bit more ad libbing between us, but we all learned something. I am very disappointed in cranberry juice, though. Okay, so with that being said, do we want to? So on Reality with a Twist, we used to give teasers for the next episode. Gunnar, do you have a teaser for the next episode? Do you have like any idea of what you're going to do next?
I am still playing with the idea right now.
Okay. I would like to introduce this just because it was fun when we did it on radio. All right, I've been Gabe Bickle.
I'm Dylan Wiley.
I'm Gunnar Johnson.
Ben Smith.
And we'll see you next week on Reality with a Twist. Bye.
Goodbye.